Welcome and welcome back, my friends. It has been a few crazy days over here at Sidegigcrafts. I am so glad you're here. Thank you for stopping by. I hope that you'll stick around and craft with me for a little bit. It's been a few days since I've been able to craft. I have not been feeling very well, so I'm back at it today, hopefully doing better. You guys, if you hear some noises, I actually have men on my roof. Yes, I do. I have men on my roof. They're shoveling shingles off the roof. And I'm supposed to have had my roof finished by the end of the day Wednesday, but here it is Friday, and they are barely scraping the shingles. So I'm hoping by the time I get home from work today that maybe it'll be done. Maybe that part will be finished and we can move on to something else. Wouldn't that be fantastic? It'd be nice to have a roof over the kitchen again and have, not be woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning with what I'm thinking is either men shoveling shingles off my roof or bilingual squirrels that are very big. Either way, it was startling. But that's okay. I'm grateful. So you guys, I want to work a little bit more on this today, and I'm looking. I found these, and I think some of them might be beachy, so I thought I'd go through them quickly, and if not, that's okay too. I do like that one. That's Pool Harbor. I love the boats. It's so pretty. Let's use that one. Some things just to stick in here. That one's more woodsy. They're beautiful. Hope you guys are doing well. Like I said, I haven't been feeling well. I haven't been feeling very well. I was actually supposed to go to a dinner the other night, and I canceled out. I wasn't feeling up to it. And then yesterday I actually got sick and called out of work. And I stayed in bed all day because I was not feeling good at all. That's pretty. So most of these were not very beachy. But we did get this one out of it, so that's something. But today I'm feeling a lot better. So I did get some comments in my Facebook wishing me well. I am feeling a lot better today, so thank you for that. And I plan to go to work. Oh, here's some more. That's funny. I was going to put them in this box, not knowing that I already had some in there. Let's see if there's some more. The river. That one's pretty. Mending nets. Not quite beachy enough. I don't really want military ship looking in here. That's pretty though. Look at those boats. I like that one. We'll use that one in there too. The cruise ship is nice. Docking the Queen Mary. Okay, we're going to use those two. Two is fine. We can do that. And what I will do, my little box. I love this little box. It's so cute. Okay, I'm a container freak, guys. You may or may not know that about me, but I am a container freak. I love containers. And why don't we stick one here? I'll just kind of stick it in there. And that is the third signature. So let's go back to the first signature because I like to balance. And we could put this one here. That'd be cute. We could also make it part of the decorative element here. That might be cute too. What's on that one? Oh, there's another picture. There's another photo. Oh, so since there's a photo there, why don't we put this? Let's see if there's a photo in the middle signature. I don't want to put it here because that would take away a place somebody could put their own photo. I guess that could be said. That could be true of anywhere, huh? This would be. Oh man! All right, it's going to be a good day. We're just going to claim it. We're claiming it. Why don't we just stick that there and then somebody else could figure it out? I love that idea. Thank you so much. In fact, we'll just put that back there like that. Okay, so what are we going to do next? I don't know. I don't have a plan. I don't have a plan. Everybody knows I don't have a plan. I never have a plan. But, I kept that out because I want to use it. What's this? What's this? This is a scrap on my desk. This could be very inspiring, and it's the right colors because we've used this paper, I believe, in here before. And if not, it would be perfect to just tuck in here. We could put a photo on here. I could have put that photo on here. What if I put that photo on here? We could totally do something like that. In fact, I could cut it back just a little bit. It does have information on the outside. And use it as a little note. Ta-da! We could do that. Should I do that? I think I'd like to. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. I just got inspired. Yay! Sometimes it takes a minute. Sometimes it does. Oh my goodness, I have such a mess going on here. I haven't been in here for days, so I think I'd like to use some of these on here. This one would be good. And I'm not concerned about the title of it, so I'm just going to chop that off. Yes, I like it. We're just going to make something cute. And I think I'd like some stamping on the back of that, on that paper. Move this paper back over here. How about postcard? Postcard. You know what I haven't done yet, you guys? I think, oh my gosh, I did not. All of my stuff from Michael's, when I went to Michael's the other day, everything's still in the truck. I haven't been anywhere. That's terrible. I mean, it's not terrible, but all that stuff's still in the truck and it's been hot. So that's probably not a good thing. I'm going to go sideways with this. I don't want to do that. I want to go this way. And I just went crooked. Hopefully it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal, but the part that I wanted is crooked and it's not going to show, and that's kind of a bummer. That's okay. That's all right. So yeah, I left all that stuff. Unbelievable, I left that. I had totally forgotten that it's all in there. Some of my favorite tools are in there because I was using them at the event. So I might have to get out there and take that stuff out of the car or the truck before I go to work. I probably didn't need nearly all that glue. Let's go ahead and leave part of the word showing. I think it'll be okay. So if you hear some noise, I don't know if I finished saying that. If you hear some noise in the background, guys, I can hear it. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but they are working on the roof and it's pretty noisy. Right now they're being quiet, but you probably know I'm talking about them. Just kidding. They can't hear from there. They can't hear from there. So glad they're get it done. There we go. We've got ourselves a cute little card. Now I would like to put a piece of white paper inside of there that would be writable. So let's look on the desk real quick and see what we've got. We do have this piece, but if I put glue on it, that's just copy paper, so it won't be very, it'll show through most likely. So how about this? I could use this inside. That would be nice. And I wouldn't have to do much cutting. So it's almost like it was meant to be. So let's cut this back just a little bit. Is that the right height? Perfect. And we'll go to about, I'm guessing, I don't know for sure, about there. Perfect. We can toss those little pieces. We can round these corners. And we'll have something fun to put on the inside of it. Grab that brush again. Okay, and we'll just put that there. We'll find a cute spot in the book for that. There we go. Cute little note card. Could put more decorative stuff on it if we wanted to. I don't know. And I might choose to do that later, but for now I think it's done. Let's figure out where it goes. I have quite a few photos in here actually, don't I? Is it a pocket? Oh, I think that's a perfect pocket right there. I think I'll have more in there too, but that's a good start. Maybe we'll even stick something like that in there. Just a little scrap of paper. I like to add just little scraps so people can add them in later on. Like this one. This doesn't need much. This just needs this. And then it can get tucked in to be used somehow. Like that. Oh, or here. That might be better. That might be better. Let's put it here instead. Okay, and then, should we keep going? Of course we should. We've got time. I'm working a mid shift today, which is a little bit unusual for me. So I've got a few hours this morning to kill before I go to work. I thought about just going early, but since the noise, but no, I want to craft. I want to do some things. Nah, leave it alone. All right, what can we do here? Oh, I've got another pocket here. We could do something here. Do we want I kind of like the way it pokes out though there. Let's use this here. I think we still need something on it. Let's mark that spot. Set that aside. Should we do some decorative stuff on here? Maybe I could use the postcard again. Maybe I can get it straight this time. I do. Oh, I think I looked through my postcards already. I got a box, you guys, and I realized, oh, I bought this box. And I absolutely love the box. I told you, I'm a container freak. I love them. And I bought this box, and I wasn't sure what I was going to use it for. I'll have to show you this box. It's pretty cool. And I decided that I'm going to keep my postcards in it. But I got to find all my postcards so I can put them in it. I don't know exactly where they're all at. So there we go with that. Let me show you the box. It's beautiful. I love it. Look at this. Isn't this cool? It's gorgeous. I love it. It's got felt on the bottom so it won't mess things up. And you open it, just like that. Unfortunately, it seems like this thing is, oh, it's not stuck. It was stuck earlier. I couldn't move it. Well, I wonder what I did to make it move this time. But, I don't know, it doesn't slide smoothly, but it does slide. So I thought I'd put my, my postcards in here. And that way I could keep them together. I think they'll fit. I think they will. I think I have a stack of them right here. And if I do, I'll just put them in here right now. But stuff like, hang on, I'm getting there. Like my vintage postcards and things that I have, like decorative, like these kind of things. Some of them are a little small. but that one doesn't really belong there. The light in that one doesn't. Isn't that darling? I love it. But, oh, they're going to be too big. Darn it. A standard postcard size is just barely too big. No. Well, but some of these will fit just perfectly. If it fits, it sits. Darn. I was hoping, I really was, because it would be a safe place to keep them. But a lot of this stuff will fit in here. Or maybe I just need to trim them back so that they do. I might do that, because it would be like 1/8 of an inch. But, yeah, I thought this would be a great box for that. Yeah, it's about 1/8 of an inch difference. So I think I could probably trim these up. I'm going to be using them for crafting anyway, so it really wouldn't make that much of a difference. That one would be too big, period. That one, but well, I could still trim it because I don't really like the design, but some of these are just so cool. Anyway, this is going to be my postcard box. And so, if I can move this again to go back to the back, which I don't know if I can. There we go. Maybe I can stick them in this way for now. Let's see if it's too tall. It might be too tall. I don't know. I'm going to figure it out. But I think that's what I'm going to do. Either that, or I'll put all of my vintage recipes in there and free up those boxes. But I think this is going to be my postcard box. Okay, so here let's get back to it. Could we please? Good grief, guys. I'm just teasing. Okay, so what do we do with this? What do we do? We definitely need something on there. Let's put like a number or something there. Should we? Shall we? I have a stamp. Too big. That number would work. I could put it on this side. Give me that back. I'll just place it there. I like it. It's a little kooky and I like it. What else? I know I need something more. But what? I don't know why I keep getting this out. It's like it needs to be somewhere in here. Put a button on it. But why? But why not? What else have we got? This is something somebody made me. I need to put that aside. How about a little pocket down here? It's going into a pocket though. Do we need a pocket on a pocket? Oh, here's another one. I've got two. Oh, you guys, I gotta show you these books too. Okay, so I haven't been on here for a minute, so I gotta show you stuff. I got these books. This one. Oh, I love it. It's a lot smaller than I thought it was gonna be, but isn't it gorgeous? I'm turning it into a journal. It's going to be a journal. I'm kind of thinking about reading it first though, believe it or not. It's already torn apart, which is perfect because then I won't feel as guilty. It's got some drawings in it. It's called The Journey to Vienna. It's really a beautiful book cover, and I'm thinking it's going to be just a darling little journal. I may just take the pages out and put in, I don't know if I just want to put papers in here. I kind of feel like just putting papers in here and that can be written on and stuff, like a more of an art journal kind of thing. I think I'd like to do that with that. And then I got these. I paid too much for these. I thought they were a lot bigger. I thought they were an average size book, but they're not. But look at this, Christmas Carol. I was thinking this would be a gorgeous little goth little Christmas, and it's already come apart. It's already come apart. And I knew that when I bought it. I knew that. I was thinking it would be a great grungy little journal. I can't wait to do something with this one. And if I do something with this one, I still have this one and this one. It's funny because this one looks better from the front, but it seems like it's a little bit more beat up. It is not, it's, I don't know. I might also gift this one. I haven't decided. There's no pictures or anything. It's just a beautiful little book. And I thought it was really fun. So these are really cool. And I may just decide to glue this one back in. I don't know. I can't part with them just yet. So they're here with me. And I have this, and I thought this would be kind of fun to somehow use here. Excuse me, my voice is kind of going crazy. So I have those. You guys, did we put any, we didn't put any wood in that journal yet. How about, let's move some of these things aside. I feel like I'm cleaning instead of crafting, which I guess is needed too, but not while you guys are here with me. You guys probably want to see some crafting and probably not hear me talk so much. I think I'm done with the sea animals for this round. I might come back to these, but I doubt it. I doubt it. These are awesome. Okay. I'm gonna have a winter picture again. That's floating on my desk. Why? I don't know. All right. And I don't need the sweater one. Okay. We'll just move those off the desk. That just really helped me. And that's Santa. How did Santa get here? I haven't used this. I don't even know where this stamp came from. I don't know if it's mine or if it was gifted to me. I don't know where this came from. It's just random sitting here on my desk. Why? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Santa. Okay. Back to the book, guys. Come on, let's come on. I know, stay with it. Focus. Well, here's a 6x6 that we probably could use in this book somewhere because I think it's a 6x6. It's a little bigger than a 6x6. I need 6x6 pages, so let's cut this. Or don't. Nope, that one, yeah. Let's go ahead and cut it to 6x6. That's the size of my pages. So we'll have that strip left. Let's make sure this one is 6 inches as well. Let's cut the rigid side off, or the, that's gonna be the same. Okay. And that's fine. Let's find a spot. Let's get this off the desk too. Oh, I could have just, used it to back that. I think I'm going to put some book pages in here, and some of these. I've talked about it before. I want to put some book pages in. I don't use book pages nearly enough. This might be nice here. Then I could put something beachier here, although it kind of clashes with some of this. Well, maybe not. Maybe it doesn't. Is that supposed to be glued together or not? Nope. It's not. Okay. That part. Let's put it here. So yeah, I'm a little scattered this morning. Just trying to get myself together. I'm entering the healthy people again. So I think that my not feeling well was because of something I ate, to be honest. I think I ate something I shouldn't have. I made some sugar-free brownies the other night and ate way too many, and I think it did not hit me right. I think I think I ate too many. It was so good. I haven't had sweets forever. And it was so good. And so I just enjoyed it. I thought, oh, they're sugar-free. I can eat it. Yeah, well, you know, when your body is not used to that anymore, I don't care if it's sugar-free. Besides, it's still a sweetener you're not used to. You probably shouldn't eat it like that. So lesson learned. Lesson learned. That won't happen again. I think my diet's going to be very boring anymore. Bland and boring. Not really. I've been eating a lot of really good food, but excuse me, I'm still kind of belchy. I'm just trying to figure it out. That's all. I'm still really trying to figure it out. And I am one who has a great appreciation for food. That's what got me into this mess. Let's see, should I use some of this here? I certainly could. And wouldn't you know it? Come on, do I not have scissors? I have no scissors in here. Now what? Now my challenge is, what am I going to do now if I have no scissors? Well, I don't feel like turning off the camera, so we're going to figure something else out. We're going to go this way. Very daring. I know. I know. It's very daring. But if I'm going to ruin one of these, I want to keep the flowery one. Let's get it like that and see how it works. Oh, did it not work? How can it not work? This one. Yep, that's the one I wanted. Okay. And some of these pieces haven't come out, and this is one of those pieces that I was okay with it not coming out. I'm going to take out the ones that will come out easily. But I don't want to rip it. And I just ripped it. Wouldn't you know? But I didn't run it through enough to get everything out of it. So yeah, I'm just going to leave it on. Just leave it. I don't want to rip it more. And we will ink this side with the white on it. Just to get rid of the white. Now I can hear them dumping the shingles into the bin. The bin is right up next to the house. So I have to be careful when I walk out that they don't throw shingles on my head. Because they're not going to see me when I come out. Okay, so here's the thing. If I put it here, we're good there. I'm just going to trim off the bottom there. Okay. We'll leave this stick out just a little bit for decorative purposes. Wipe that glue so it doesn't glue to the next page, and then we'll just cut this white sliver. Oh, I can't cut that white sliver off. I have no scissors. All I have is like my pinking shears, my decorative scissors. Oh, that's so weird. Well, I'll come back to it. I'll clean it up before too long. Weird. I don't have any scissors in here. Okay, let's keep going. Keep going. I do have a pair in the next room because I was making, oh, there's scissors. I see some. I knew there should be some. I'm making Christmas stockings, guys, out of cutter quilts. Would you like to see those too? Let me show you one. Let me show you one. So I've seen a lot of these and I'm thinking they're just beautiful. A great way to use an old quilt. And they're very rustic and super cute. And I can't fit it all on the screen. But then some of the pieces, of course, are ripped. That's why they're cutter quilts. Like this one is super thin and tearing, and some of them have stuffing coming out. And I don't mind that, but not everybody does like that. So I'm using another piece of fabric to cover the back side of it, the side that's ripped. That'll be sewn inside the pocket so that, you know, anything that gets tucked in there won't get stuck in into the torn up part of the stocking. So this will go this way. And then on the back is the back of the quilt. So it's just white on the back. I'm thinking about using some of the brooches and broken jewelry I have to decorate it somehow. I'm trying to figure out, I know that for the girls, I kind of like to put a little swag here and then put a pin on it and to make it fancy with the vintage pin. But I don't know how to do, I'm not sure how to do the equivalent for a boy. Because a lot of the broken jewelry I have, of course, looks like girls. Because boys don't wear as much jewelry. So it's kind of what I'm thinking of doing. So I was working on cutting those out yesterday. I need to put that back in there. But what are we putting inside? Back to this one. Put back to this one. So I was working on those yesterday. Well, that wasn't yesterday. I was in bed all day yesterday. It was the day before. It was not yesterday. I wish I was doing it yesterday because I would have gotten some done. I felt halfway guilty for being in bed all day yesterday, but every time I got up, I was like, oh, yeah, It just was not working out. So, I was that sick. Yep. I went to my refrigerator this morning and everything made my stomach turn. I was like, yeah, nope, not eating that. Nope, not eating that. I finally settled on some Cheerios and almond milk. That was my breakfast today. Cheerios. Not that it's a bad breakfast, it's a good breakfast. But that's not my norm. Just couldn't do the eggs. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to put on here. I feel like I had this. Put something like that on there. Hold that for a second. All right, now we could put just a little scrap of paper in there. What if we just did this and use this scrap? And tucked it in for a note. What? There. Now that's off my desk and it looks cute. Too much. Actually, I kind of like it. And I have a received stamp right here. What if we take this one and put that on here? I should stick this to something, but it's dirty and it won't stick. So I'm going to place it right there. And it's going to have to do. And it's crooked. Darn it. That's okay. I like it. All right, but I do want to ink it. And I'm going to go around the edges with this one. Okay. There we go. How's that? Kind of cute. And it'll just be a little, you know, something that somebody can put something in. It's a something. And it'll go right here. Just an interactive something. I love it. And I have a second one. Should we do something to this one too? Should we do the same thing to this one? Should we do something different? We could put, I don't really have any kind of ocean beachy stamps, I don't think. Let's just do this again. We're gonna do the same thing. Maybe we'll put a different number on it this time. But I'm gonna do the postcard one. And we'll try to get it straight. We won't do the pocket with the note inside. We'll do something different. We could use this and put a pocket on the inside. It was already folded there, so that's a good start, and it's the right length. So we could do that. But check that out. Put a little pocket here. Why not? Why not? This was just cut off of something. It's a scrap from a box I made. And I didn't want to get rid of it because it was a nice piece of paper, but now we've turned it into something else. Turned it into a pocket, something we could use. And it's now off my desk. Yay! So there's that. And we could, I was gonna say we could stamp in white, but I left the white. The white is in my truck. The white ink is in my truck because I was using it for stuff at the event. So what else? What else could we do? Oh, there's something. Maybe on this side. I'm gonna get that one out. Am I gonna tear it? Maybe, maybe not. I didn't tear. Just get the ones out that'll fall out. I feel like I already did. These are just the ones that are hanging on. Okay. I really like this die, but you definitely have to run it through several times to get it to work right. And I think I wanna, no, it'll be less noticeable this way. Let's go ahead and glue here, all the way across here, and then a little ways up here. And I know it's too long. So we've got a little pocket on the back. here. We could use what's next, guys? What's next? What is next? I feel like I'm winging it on this one. Feeling like even though I want to be here crafting today, my heart's not totally in it. I don't know why. Probably just because I'm out of it and I'm just still not feeling good. I don't know. I feel like I'm complaining a lot and I don't like that either. Okay, so that was another complaint, wasn't it? Stop complaining. Gosh. Okay. Let's take a couple pieces of note paper. And these are going to go in here, I think. Oh, they're not going in there. They could still go in here. Should I trim them to fit in that pocket, though? I think I will. Does that fit? Oh, so close. So close. It's a good thing you can't see under my desk. It's such a mess when I miss the trash can. Okay. There's something. I like that. Ooh. It sounds like it hits the ball, but it's hitting the dumpster right outside. Okay. And then what? And then I feel like another photo or something should go here. I don't know that I have anything nearby though, and I don't want to go look. So I think we're going to be happy with this as it is right now and move on. We're going to move on. Sometimes you've got to walk away from it to be inspired. Like, oh no, wait, I was going to put a number there. Okay, we got to do that. We will do that first because that's, I mean, we've got the stuff out. I don't want to stamp on that by accident. So let's get that out of the way. Let's go ahead and use these numbers. Even though they're big, I think it'll be just fine. I like these numbers. They're pretty. Try to line it up so it works right. And I don't get that other stamp on there. I kind of did, but that's okay. That's okay. It's a junk journal. You don't expect perfection in junk journals. That's the rules. There's no perfection. There's also no rules. Okay, let's tap that off so we don't get it all over everything next time. Okay, good. Okay, so let's find a spot in the book. This book is getting kind of full. So, well, that's a good spot. I needed something there. I think I'm going to probably do some more stenciling on some of these. Where are we at? 43 minutes. Yeah, we're just about at our time. I'm going to do some more stenciling on some of these, probably off camera since I've done it on camera already. And some covering of pages. And then we'll probably come back and do some more decorative. This book is close to finished. It's really close. And I'm really enjoying how it's turned out. I hope you guys are too. I hope that you're enjoying this process. And hopefully I've inspired a few ideas out of you. I do have more die cuts that are beachy, and I'd like to use some of those. I've also got like this book of pages that I'd like to use in here. I don't think I have a beach themed book. So otherwise I'd find pages from one of those to put in so that if somebody wanted to read the pages, they'd be like, oh, that makes sense why she used that, but I don't know about that. So I'll have to look around a little bit more and see what I actually do have and what more I can put in here. So when you see this book again, I'll have probably a few more things done and or some ideas to put in there. Let's put this card in here. Is it too big? It's too big, darn. Yeah, it's kind of too big. Kind of feel like it should though. I can cut it back. Could I cut it back? I could cut it back a little bit. I mean, it's not beachy, but it works. The colors work, and there are flowers at the beach and butterflies. There are gardens and yards. People do have them near the beach, and they're beautiful. So why not, right? Sometimes you just got to look around on your desk and think, what could I put in here? What works, what makes sense. And I do like that a lot. That's great. Okay. And it'll peek out from the other side. This is good. Okay, guys, I think that's it for today. Thanks so much for joining me and hanging out with me for this. Feels like a short venture, but I guess I showed you some things and told you about some things. So we got through, you know, another 45 minutes. Hope you all have a fantastic day. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.